This week on the Spotlight, you see I'm talking to Derek Rose, and he analyzes the Bulls Bucks. And then we talk to Jason Kidd, the coach of the Bucks, who has his own analysis. Then we go to the Sox, and we talk to Robin Ventura, who's very low-key. And then we talk to a pretty intense young pitcher. His name is Carlos. All that this week on the Spotlight. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago sports teams are making news, it's the 27th year of the Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You've got to get to the Cove for Benkowski Trivia, Wednesday, May 6th at 8 p.m. Great people, great game, right by the lake at 1750 East 55th Street. Looking forward to seeing you at the Cove, May 6th, 8 p.m. Be there. Family Dentist, Lawrence Ferlin, E is the dentist, 109th and Kedzie, crowns, veneers, cleanings, and more. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. The T-Wax Company, real estate investments, a chance for you to buy Chicagoland properties and have profit opportunities since 1985. Call my friend Mr. Thomas at 773-456-3057. Make money. The T-Wax Company. Lisa Davis, Insurance and Tax Services at 107th and Western, specializing in rollovers, tax recovery, tax resolution, auto, home, life, and business insurance. You can call them at 773-873-8977. They help me financially, and they'll help you. Lisa Davis. You should get to Union Park Bar and Grill, which is open at 11 a.m. daily at Jackson and Racine. A huge full bar, tons of screens, great sandwiches and appetizers, great staff, a parking lot, daily specials, always fun. You will have a good time at Union Park Bar and Grill. Start planning your Bears events. Jackson and Racine. You've got to get to Jackie's Hot Dogs, open past midnight 7 days. 2 Polish and a fry, $5.69. Big Gyros plate, $8.59. That's extra fries. Big Baby Double Cheese, $2.85. They got tamales, Italian beef, pizza puff, shakes, chicken breast, onion rings, and more at 5415 South Pulaski. Jackie's Hot Dogs. Welcome to the Spotlight, and it's kind of stunned myself that in game number 5, the Bulls couldn't put the Bucks away. When they let it slip through their fingers in game number 4 at Milwaukee, you said to yourself, well, they'll get them at home. And they didn't. And so Derek Rose, of course, takes more than I think he should, some grilling, although he had an off shooting night, as did Jimmy Butler. Rose takes some intensely pointed questions about this game and the way things were trending as of Monday night, but stood up well and didn't seem to take some of the negativity too personally.
Around this to make it, just to get it hit the shots from outside, is that going to be the big way to solve this? You think?
I wouldn't think so. Smarter ways to do it. It's just that, like I said, move the ball. They help a lot, so make them scram on defense and make them pay for overhelping when they double team.
Are you concerned that this team now, the Bucks, feels like they can take a series that they weren't expected to take?
I mean, we know they have confidence now coming in here and beating us tonight. We know that. It's just that we got to come out and be ready to ball next time we come out and play. I think if we play from a lead, things will change.
Derek, how would you describe
moving the ball up court a little bit quicker, especially to get defensive rebounds to try and get up there before they set their defense?
Move it up quicker. Like I said, make quicker decisions on the offensive end to move the ball, make them pay. And you just got to learn. We've been together for a long time, guys on this team, they're veterans, so I think we'll find our way through it.
Derek, how would you describe your game tonight?
I had fun. It wasn't the way that I wanted the end to be. I wanted to win, but this game is already behind me.
But you had 8 turnovers the other day. It's 6 today.
Yeah.
Are they frustrating you into that, or is it just sloppy play on your part?
Just sloppy play. Just not being in control. I don't have control of the ball sometimes, but you live and you learn. And next time I go out there, that's going to be on my mind.
When you talk about sloppy play, is it just trying too hard to make it easy?
Yeah, making an easy play, move the ball. When they double team like that, should be easy basketball, but somehow we're making it hard.
Are you worried and concerned now?
Concerned. I think they've had our attention when they beat us in Milwaukee. Like I said, we felt like we was prepared tonight. We did everything possible with looking at film, going over our defense, going over our offensive plan strategies, and it just didn't end up the way that we wanted.
Derek, do they look different than they did in the regular season?
Oh yeah, it's a totally different team. When you play a team 3 or 4 or 5 times, they're going to know everything about you. They're going to know all your tendencies. It's just that we just got to make them pay for over helping because they help so much.
With the way you guys have played in the last couple of games, where does the confidence come from? And you feel like you can go in there and close it out on Thursday?
Just comes within our team, ourselves. Just knowing how much work we put into it the whole year. Just got to put one good game together, and that's the plan for the next game.
You guys talk so much about swinging the ball off their doubles. Do you feel like you did that better, or still need a little more improvement on that?
I think we can always get better. We can always improve. It's just that just the weak side. You just got to get the ball to the weak side. And whenever I come off pick, just make it easy where if I pass back, shot or pass or I don't know. We just got to look at film and go from there.
It looked like they had that. You guys had that going a little bit when they went small with Taj and got him in the paint a couple of times.
Yeah.
Then it didn't seem like in the second half you were able to do that again as much, even though they were somewhat smaller again.
I really didn't pay attention to it like that when Taj was in. I knew that he was ducking in pretty hard, but whenever they play they small bigs, just got to find a way to get Powell or Joe or our bigs the ball so that they can make a play inside the paint.
Joe was more active tonight than we've seen all series, especially offensively. That's got to be at least one good sign.
I mean, you have to. I mean, he has to. Whenever he's out there, they're giving him a lot of room. They're helping. So he has to look at the basket and look to score the ball.
Seems like late in the year, Mirotic would come off the bench, and you'd find him, and there'd be some rhythm there, but that wasn't happening today. Why do you think?
No, Nico, he's just getting back. He was injured for a little bit, but he's just getting back to playing, and it's going to take a little time, but we have patience, and we know that whenever he does catch a rhythm, he's going to be great. It's just that we just got to roll with him, go through the bumps with him, go through the ups and downs with him, and stay patient.
Do you guys have the intensity that you've had in the past? I mean, have you guys found that consistent intensity that you've had in the past?
I mean, tonight it didn't show, but like I said, I think that we feel like we prepared ourselves for this game tonight. It's just that it wasn't there when we got on the court.
Sir, what do you think of Michael Carter-Williams? Like he was really
Played great. Finished a lot of tough shots, and just got to make an adjustment next time we play.
Try to make some easy baskets, around the floor, and today was not our day, so right now we need to stay positive and try to get on this next game in Milwaukee.
Did you get any sense from the team in the locker room that they were looking past this game, looking maybe forward to a potential series with Cleveland?
No, I think that we are really together. Nobody said it's going to be really easy. It's a playoffs. Right now we're still getting good situation. It's 3-2, but today we lost a great opportunity to get done this at home, and we need to be better in the next game, and defensively and offensively too. So, but I think that this team it's really ready to do something special this year, but we need to demonstrate that on the court. And today was not a great day for us.
Nico, from Game 6, what would you like to see the Bulls accomplish in Game 6, other than, of course, the win? But what does this club have to do to get back on track?
I think we should start better, more intensity. We need to take care of the ball.
you've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. Kim G. Sherman, psychotherapist, Des Plaines Wellness Center. Therapy for individuals, couples, families. Call 847-962-4849. I've known Kim for over 20 years. She is a true professional, and she will help you. Give her a call. Cornelio's Mobile Auto Glass. They come to you. You call them at 773-908-6081. Lowest prices, new and used. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They'll do your windshield, back window, or sides. They did a great job for me. They'll do a great job for you, and you'll be amazed at how quickly they come in and finish it up. Cornelio's Mobile Auto Glass. Nuevo Leon, for the best Mexican cuisine since 1962. Serving every day from 7 a.m. to midnight, conveniently located 1515 West 18th Street, just a block east of Ashland in Chicago. Of course, they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a wide range of menu items. Everything from steak, seafood, to breakfast, to chicken, pork, dine-in, carry-out, tacos, enchiladas, everything you can imagine, and great quality at Nuevo Leon, 1515 West 18th. I wish we had seen Nikola Mirotic earlier in Game 5. Usually he can shoot his way out of doldrums, but it wasn't to be, and here he's stuck trying to analyze what's going to happen in the rest of the series.
And I think the energy will be more higher, and we should be good in the defense, trust each other, our communication should be terrific, and I think that offensively we should be better too. We need to better the ball, move the ball. Spacing is really important against this team because they're double everything in the pick and rolls, and be together. I think that's going to be really important for us. We need to trust in ourselves, and I think that we're going to get done next game.
Are you surprised at times, Zigo, that the energy hasn't been there at times?
No, because this is playoffs. Of course, you know that's going to be a really tough game. It's playoffs, and but we need to adjust some things on our basketball. So, but we're going to be ready, and we are in good situation right now. And today we lost a great opportunity, but we need to stay positive, and we need to try to win next game.
Are you 75%, 85%? Where are you physically?
I don't know. When I'm in the court, I'm trying to play my best basketball, trying to play good defense, easy in offense. Of course, it's different for me. It's my first playoffs, but of course I need to adjust. I need to work hard, and but physically I think it's not a big problem. Of course, I need to be better. I'm working on that, and maybe, I don't know, 70, 80%.
Thank you, guys.
We're back on the spotlight, and the last time I talked to Jason Kidd, I didn't mean to be nasty about it, but I pointed out the gigantic rebounding edge the Bulls had in that game. When he came into the winning interview room for himself in this game, I looked at the stat sheet and I said, damn, Milwaukee won the rebounding 48-45. And I saw some big numbers there for Pachulia and for Henson. And among my questions to the coach was, what did you do differently rebounding-wise? And he answers that and then several other things in a very low-key, we've been there, not getting too excited manner.
Jason, you held them to 7 for 30 shooting in the fourth quarter. Did you guys switch up your defense, or did you just basically keep them confused all game?
We haven't switched anything. Our whole thing is just about playing hard. That's how we're built. Offensively and defensively is our first step, is playing hard and playing for one another. And so tonight's another example of that, not just in the fourth quarter, but getting off to a good start here on the road. That was something that we talked about and we did. So for us to kind of then ease into it in the sense that they made a run right after we made that early run and guys kept their composure. But our defense, that's, again, we're going to talk defense. So we don't really talk about the offensive end as much. But again, guys sharing the ball and making plays late helped us win this game.
You were very tough on the boards in this game, I thought. Can you talk about that element of your team's play?
Yeah, that's something that we've gotten better at. You look at Henson being able to come off the bench and give us 14 rebounds, 4 of those being offensive. We're not a team that's going to shoot in the high 40s, so, the more offensive rebounds we get, the better looks we get, second or third shots, that gives us some points. But, again, we know we got to rebound the ball against the Bulls. They're a great team at missing and going to get it, and so we made a conscious effort of trying to rebound, team rebound, that is.
Jason, you guys were kind of in a nothing-to-lose position. Is it just a matter of now being free to play the way, with no pressure, because there is nothing to lose as far as what people expected? Playing with house money, basically?
Yeah, well, we're not playing for the people. We play for each other. So that's what it's all about. We play for each other. No one has put us in this position. So we just go out there and play our type of basketball. And since game one, as a whole, we felt we've gotten better. We have a lot to lose. We have a great opportunity to get better each time we come to work. So we do have something to lose.
This level, just the playoffs in general, is obviously your first look at this group at that height. What have you learned about them that maybe you didn't know coming into all of this?
Well, they want to compete. They want to get better. They want to learn how to play the game the right way. And hopefully you guys can see that.
And actually, Jason, I hope I see a Bulls elimination of your team, but don't take it personally. We'll be back with more to baseball right after these messages. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alsip, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and the fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700. And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery, too. That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski. You know you should get to the Dirty Sock on alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. when I do my trivia game. They have great food, great drink, great people at 93rd and Roberts Road. It's a fun place. I've been going there for years. So start coming out on Thursday nights at least. I'll see you at 8 o'clock. We'll have fun. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Papa Joe's, the new location at 5900 West 111th Street. I'll tell you a few of my personal favorites. The Italian beef spectacular. There's chicken tetrazzini, great pizza, the special, chicken parmesan, ravioli with different kinds of filling and more. And I suggest to you maybe even delivery going back into Chicago. So Papa Joe's, 5900 West 111th Street. Great stuff all the time. We're back on the spotlight, and it's time to talk baseball. Even though this particular day, I was wearing my winter hat earlier. A little brisk coming off the lake, but it is what it is. Heading into May. Pitchers like this weather, however, and a guy that just made his White Sox debut, and I think will be here for quite some time, is a very talented young man named Carlos.
mainly fastball slider. Changeup is a very good pitch, and it's gotten a lot better. But, out of the bullpen, feature mostly fastball slider, every once in a while changeup, but it's a great pitch to throw to get guys out in front early, early contact, early outs.
In spring training, I know there's a wide cast of characters, 50, 60 guys, but between Flowers and Soto, did you find yourself working a little better with one or the other?
I didn't get the chance to throw to Flowers in a game during spring training, so I was comfortable with Gio. Gio's great behind the plate, and of course Flowers last night, showed me, just as easy. It's, both great catchers, great teammates.
Good communicators?
Oh yeah, very good.
Do you speak 2 languages?
I speak a little bit of Spanish. I can understand a lot of it. I do need to get better.
Okay. Because I joked to Gio about Quintana. I said, well, you could yell at him in 2 languages. And he says, yeah, I've done that.
That's funny.
But a little bit about your early days in baseball. Who did you model yourself after, if anyone, and who was your favorite team growing up?
Didn't really model myself after anyone. My favorite team was probably the Marlins, Florida Marlins, when they were Florida.
No, that's the old.
Yeah.
And,
as far back as the World Series years?
Oh yeah, 97 and 03. When they had 07, they had Renteria. I can't remember that team too well, but I remember Renteria. I think Conine was on that team in 97, but I'm not sure. 03, I knew basically the whole team. Actually played with Brad Penny this year, who was on that 03 team.
Why? Did you tell him that you were a child watching him play?
Yeah, I did. That's probably one of the first things I told him. Yeah.
That's funny. And is he the best example of somebody that you admired, that you met at a young age, or are there any other people around the major leagues that you have run into now?
Brad's the only one that I really watched on TV for a while and been like, wow, there's one of my teammates. So, great guy and great mentor, I would say.
How about prominent American League hitters that you're looking forward to facing?
Miggy. Any of them. They're all good. Come on. Trout.
Yeah.
A lot of guys. Mayo. It's a hitting league.
Exactly. So these are the guys you're gonna, once you start getting them out, you're gonna say to yourself, okay, I've arrived. I saw that guy on TV, and now I just whiffed him on a 1-2 filthy pitch, right?
Probably, yeah.
We wish.
I eat on the pasta twice just...
Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria at Grand and Racine is the place to go before United Center Pavilion, Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, and Sox too. Dine in or carry out with great family recipes, including homemade pastas, steaks, seafood, a great fun bar area. Meet people, have a tremendous time. At Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Grand and Racine, you'll find a great variety of foods for you to enjoy at Salerno's. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at Watt 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July. Just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. Then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. Come to my newest trivia show at Oliver's Bar and Grill, Thursday, May 14th at 8 p.m. They have great food and drink and great staff. It's at 6150 West 159th Street. I've been working on it for a while, and I'm coming Thursday, May 14th. See you there.
I agree with that. Yeah. Can meetings is there something that can kind of?
Yeah, you meet and you do those things. You're trying to relieve stresses, and I think if guys get too focused on it, then you're not really paying attention to
important on the field. I think you can let outside stresses and all those insecurities kind of get in there. So you're trying to relieve those and just let them play and understand that you believe in what they are and what their track record is. And I think that's where guys forget who they are and how good they are.
When people are trying to do too much, and I think that's sort of what you might be referencing, like particularly in the base paths, is that something you could control a little bit more by putting on red lights or calling plays that they must do?
Yeah, you can control that a little bit more than the hitting is the guy has to be up there swinging and taking. I mean, that's up to him. But on the bases, you can control that a little bit more, being able to be cautious, pick pitches for them to go and do things like that. So it's easier to do it like that than it is with guys hitting.
Rodon did use his slider a lot last night. You said he just couldn't find it. Is that pretty much the case? He just didn't have it?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have the strikeout or the strike throwing slider. He had the one kind of that was the back foot slider to the righty or going away from the lefty, but not being able what we've seen him throwing for a strike and using his fastball. So yeah, he couldn't get that one in there for a strike.
I know command was a target for him, fastball especially, but that was different than what you saw last night. It was kind of different than anything you
Yeah, well, I mean, he was probably amped up somewhat, and rightfully so, to be able to go in there and throw it as hard as he could. So, now I think he has a better understanding of that.
The offensive part, is that more? Is it more looked at because of the fact you got two of the hottest teams in baseball in your division? I mean, everyone else in baseball is pretty even.
Yeah. I think when you have teams like Detroit and Kansas City that are playing the way they are, and you don't want to get too far behind. I mean, you can, bury yourself somewhat if you don't play well. So you want to be able to get that going and get back into it. And you know that you have to play these guys a lot too, so there's a chance to make that up, but you have to play well, you have to score runs, you have to do everything.
So, I know you have a game today, the Royals come in on the weekend. They kind of sucker punch you a little bit. I mean, they were getting after it pretty quickly right out of the gate. Do you feel more equipped to deal with kind of the way they play and the way they get after it now?
Yes, but I'm still going to talk about today because I'd rather win today's. I get what you're saying, but everybody needs to focus on today and trying to win this game. And what happens tomorrow, we can get to that tomorrow when we all get here early. But for us, today's important, and we got a really good pitcher on the mound today that we need to figure out.
Do you have a team that you own like Ryan Rayburn does with the White Sox?
No, he seems to do.
79.
He seems to be able to find it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
We'll have to look that up.
You don't like
because you did. Everybody has a team. This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. In-print graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch, very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.